my transmission crossmember. These drill bits are great. They drill a great, excellent hole. Nice and true, no wobble to it. They're perfect. Definitely wear eye protection and just be careful because when it drills out that hole there's a lot of pressure. And we zoom in there. And there's the other piece of the hole that was drilled out into my sheetrock that got just shot out and stuck to the wall. So again, just be careful, wear eye protection. They can snap back and hit you in the face. Doesn't feel good. Alright, one down, one more to go. I'll give you an idea what I did. I went ahead and I just marked, just kind of eyeballed where I would want to make the two plates meet on both sides while it was installed underneath the Jeep. Then I took the tube out and just put on the bench, put a couple tacks in it, and then I'll go ahead and throw it underneath the Jeep and see how it fits. If everything looks good, I'll go ahead and throw some more tacks and then I'll fully weld it, drill the holes, and mount it. Well, that's what you get for eyeballing it. I am a quarter turn off, so looks like I'm going to cut these off and re-weld them and clock them in the right position. Alright, I drilled the holes through the frame, so I think everything should be good. Right here, the tack broke. I was trying to twist this and bend it, and so I'd have to just re-weld that, but let's go ahead and get this test fitted. Alright, clears barely. I plan on having a little bit of, I can get a little groove in the skid plate if I have to, just for get more clearance if it's starting to hit, or I can just mount the skid plate directly off of this. I'm still unsure what I want to do, but that's on there pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and figure out the spacings. These are all tight, so the spacing should be right where I want it, so I should be able to tack these on. And I am worried about these moving around a little bit as I fully weld it, so I'm going to put on as much weld as I can, even though I don't like welding upside down, but I'll do what I can in this position. Okay. As you can see here, I went ahead and bolted through the frame, and then if you go underneath, there's the tube all the way across. You can see the mount there. Let's get a better picture here. There you can see the mount. Got one bolt on that side, no bolt on the other side, and it's the same on the passenger side as well. So we'll go ahead and let this cool off a little bit. We'll take it off. Hopefully it goes back on easily. Excuse the mess, but here we go. Here's the finished product. Filled in all the gaps. Welded the tube across. This is the top of the Crossmember. It's still hot. So here's the top, coming down to the end. Alright, it's under its own weight. Crossmember is installed. Transmission transfer case are being held up. Looks great. Very happy with the product. There were several ways I could have mounted this transmission crossmember. I chose to directly bolt it to the frame so that this tube here is not being held up by the typical brackets coming off the frame with the bushing here on both ends, because that bushing could wear down, causing the bracket to sag down, which would hit the skid plate. So the way it sits now, this is hard mounted. It's not going to move. The only sagging part's going to be is this bushing here, which is high enough out of the way where it's not going to hit the skid plate. So I shouldn't have any problems whatsoever. So again, worked out really well. The install wasn't too hard at all. I will, for final assembly, I'll be swapping the bolts so that the head is on this side, the nuts on the other side, so in case the rock hits this and dents the threads, I'm not going to be able to get this nut off, and I'm not going to be able to get the bolt off. So if it's just a bolt head, less likely to hit it, as well as a lot easier to get that off versus this orientation. So we'll be swapping those around. So we'll have to take this off at some point and paint, but I'll wait till final assembly and we'll move on to the next project. Thank you again for watching White Collar Garage, and stay tuned for more fabrication.